Hey everyone, welcome back. So this is my 1-year lock update video. It's kind of weird to actually be making this video, to think that it's been 1 entire year of this hairstyle. I was asking people for recommendations for hairdressers, so I found a person. It wasn't a recommendation, I just kind of walked in and just spoke to the hairdresser. I actually didn't know that she was going to be interlocking my hair. To be honest, I had so much to do that I forgot to ask that question. I did so much research on everything else. It was in preparation for my sister's wedding, so I don't know, there was just so much going on that I actually forgot to ask that one detail. What does she do? How does she retwist? Does she interlock or actually palm roll or just like twist the hair? And she had washed my hair, so we come out of like the little wash area, the bowl area, sat down in the chair, and then she was like, you want to get it interlocked, right? And I was thinking, oh my god, no, I actually don't. But then she showed me like the difference between the two, and I told her I didn't want a super tight interlock. I just wanted like a general one. Just I didn't want it like coming right up to my scalp and being like really tight and pulling, like facelift style. So she just did that for me. She did it kind of like loose, not too tight, which I really appreciated, and it came out really well. The interlock itself came out well, and you could really see the length of my hair once it had been retwisted in that method. But yeah, I don't know if you can see at the roots where she interlocked it. It's kind of like, it was actually a really good thing because I had so much loose hair that had been retwisted, but it's like it doesn't really stay. That's one thing I think that is actually quite good for my hair type. I do actually think interlocking is good, because usually my hair, it will stay twisted, but then it kind of just comes out as I sweat, and like as time progresses my hair just kind of loosens out a bit. So I like that she interlocked it, because it's like all the way to the root the hair like will start matting. It was like, just, I don't know, it's like interwoven together, so I like that. But by the same token, I don't think I'm going to do interlocking for a little while, because I think it's too much stress on my hair type, and I quite like the like low maintenance approach. But yeah, I did get my hair styled, so I'll try and show you what that style looked like. I didn't really like it, to be honest, which I knew was going to happen because I never like it when people style my hair. It was meant to be a half up, half down do with flat twists in the front, but it ended up being like 3/4 up and 1/4 down, and it was like some kind of lobster roll looking thing. I really didn't like it. So I changed it. I styled it myself, but I did have to take the style down after a few days because it was just too much stress on my hairline, and I just like when my hair's down and just, yeah, not like wrapped up in any bun or back or anything, because it's just too much stress on my hairline. And just my hair in general gives me a headache. Aside from that, it's been a great year. It's been an interesting year, and I do think that it was made easier by the fact that I didn't live in London. My friend suggested that to me months ago, and I was like, no, it's a hard journey regardless. But I've reflected, and I think she was actually right. Like, I think it was easier being away from my peers and just people in general, because the early stages, like sometimes I look back on pictures and I looked a little bit like, whoa, like my hair just had no real definition. Like the style wasn't like one way or another, it was very in between, kind of like short but growing out, but it wasn't long enough for a ponytail. But then when it was out, it didn't really have like any definition or shape to it. It was just, I don't know, it was just a bit neither here nor there. I just had hair on my head, it wasn't really doing anything. I do feel like this was the hardest part, so I'm kind of, I feel like I've like gone over the hill now. I've gone up the hill and now I'm like over it. I'm over like the hardest part, which I think is starting. So I'm hoping it's going to be smooth sailing from here. I do have a couple of two-headed dragons. Let's see if I can find them. Oh look, there's one here, and I think there's also one, yeah, this one here, and there's quite a chunky one somewhere in the back. Oh, it's this one right here, if you can see. This one here. So I've got 3 of those, but aside from that, like my hair's cool. Like, I just leave it down, low maintenance. Yeah, that's it really. I'm probably not going to go to a loctician here in London, because I think some hairdressers are knowledgeable and some do know what they're doing, but I just don't want to have any experiences with rogue hairdressers. And I also really like doing my hair myself. It's kind of like my own way to bond with my hair. And yeah, I don't really want to take that away from myself. I enjoy doing my own hair, so I think I'm just going to stick to doing it myself. But there's one last thing I wanted to say. What I get a lot of is ladies approaching me and saying how much they love my hair, and they ask what it is. Some don't know that it's locks, some think it's twists, but we just like, there's been so many times when I've just been out and about and people will approach me and we'll just have a conversation about my hair and about their hair as well. And it's just like, I don't know, I just really enjoy it. Like, I really enjoy that, like, women who look like me feel comfortable enough to just come up to me and just start talking about my hair, and I'm receptive to it because I love speaking about hair. So it's like something that like helps bridge the gap sometimes. Like my hair can be a talking point or like a starting point for a conversation. So I really enjoy that, and if you're out and about and you see me, come up to me, let's have a convo. But yeah, this is it. This is what my locks are looking like. 1 year strong, 1 year in the game. Yeah, they're so thick. But yeah, I really love them, but there's one thing I'm kind of over, it's having short hair. I actually want long hair now. I want longer hair. I've had short hair for years now, and I'm ready to see some length retention. So yeah, that's it. But yeah, that's it for now. If you have any comments, leave them for me down below. Any questions, leave those below too. Or any video suggestions, if you want to see anything in particular, any tutorials or anything, let me know, and I will catch you in the next video.